some of the city leaders, and not many, but a couple of them decided that there is a necessity to make some changes, especially in the fields of strategic and master planning in Prague. One of the first questions was, if we have a platform or institution which is, or which will be able to arrange and coordinate and lead that procedure. And we decided that there is one very old, if I'm talking old, I'm not talking about the history of the buildings, but about the how mentally that institution was prepared for this new goals which were forced us. So we decided that we have to, it's possible to use that existing organization, but we need to transform that institution. And I mean, if we are talking about transformation, we are talking about really about the complete transformation of the institution, not just the name as it's mentioned, but also, and first of all, the competencies and the budget. And now that institution has the right, or it's the platform where all the conceptual or strategic documents are somehow, we are trying to somehow coordinate them. No? Sometimes it works, sometimes not. Okay. You see, we are sometimes using that we have to use our own unique methods, but that method, it's really as a result of necessity. Because if we open the first Pandora box and we started to debate about the master plan, in the same time we opened many other Pandora boxes, and we very quickly we decided that we have to reset somehow the complete system of strategic and urban planning in Prague, and it means especially methodologically and also in competencies. And why we are saying that it's a unique method, it's because we have to do all the documents in the same time. One of very important, because as was mentioned during today, many times we also recognize that the future and our proper future is about the instruments, about the tools, about the platforms, about the information, and about the new methods. So our first debate started, you know, whom and how we have to invite into all these debates and procedures. And for us, we have, let's say, we decided three key fields. One is public, the citizens, and we are trying to arrange and organize as much as possible conferences. We are changing our website, Facebook debates, and all type of instruments you can use in communication with the public. The second, for us, very important, because Prague is 1.27 million citizens. We have 57 boroughs. The scale of boroughs is from just a couple thousand till the boroughs which have more than 100,000 citizens. We have a different, so it means that they have a different size, they have different number of citizens, they have also different responsibilities and mandates, so the result is it's a very complicated structure. But we decided that it's the instrument or it's a platform we have to use, and we are trying to establish new way of communication with the boroughs. Not only what is necessary by the law. It's really something what is much more voluntary, and it's based on the initiative on our side and also on the side of boroughs. Because we decided that the boroughs are for us interfaces to the citizens, and it's for us also a good platform where we can find the information. And the third field, very important field we recognize as important, is international cooperation, international partners. That's why, as I will mention a little bit late, are starting, and it's also why we are here, why we opened, and why we react on the first contacts which came from Bologna. And it's not that long when we met first time, but this is one of the results of that cooperation. Also, for us, it's very important, and that was also happened first time, that we really invited all the stakeholders in our working groups into the seminars. We are trying, it's much more complicated to involve the departments and the official structure of the City Hall, and what we also use as a real necessary. It's not the first time when I'm the last speaker and I have a problem, technical problem with the presentation. But thank you very much. And okay, so what we also recognize that at the beginning, one of the rules or one of the mandates we received from the city was that we have to prepare the actualization of our current strategic plan. But within a couple months of debates, we decided that we will not mention that as a plan, but as a framework. That what we are trying to do is to create new framework for all the strategic documents or all necessary documents. At the beginning, we decided the four key paradigms like quality of life, sustainability, and feasibility. And through that parameters or paradigms, we are trying to look at all of I don't know. So, okay. At the beginning, we provide as a standard thing complete analysis. Now we are finishing that work, and we will publish, I believe, in September, all analysis where we were focused on strengths, problems, potentials. That you can see there some of the examples. Really doesn't work. We decided, as a result of the debate, that we will be focused in the future for 6 strategic goals, which are, and again, doesn't work. Cohesion. Under these strategic goals, we are trying now to formulate the concrete policies and to have open debate about these policies with all boroughs and in the future with the cities. Very important, we call it prosperity as economic development, because serious debate about the economical potential and economical future of Prague was not an issue in the past, because Prague is, compared to the other parts of Europe, relatively rich region. So not the city leadership, not the citizens have a feeling that there is potentially some kind of problems. But what we really would like to open much more. That's why we, for example, intensively cooperate and communicate with all the key stakeholders, and we are trying to be focused on that also. Mobility, as in every city. I would like to be faster, but environment, because as you maybe know, the Prague is under very strong heritage of UNESCO, and it's one of our potentials, but we have to combine that with the environmental issues also, and with the potential future development. And we recognize as a traditional potential of Prague is the creativity, and that's also one of our goals. And for all of that, we need to somehow reorganize and our system of governance, and we have to have much more transparent administrative city than we have. I have to be able to say very openly that, for example, or our administrative was in the past very deeply influenced by the corruption, especially in master planning. That was one of the, that's also what we are trying to solve. Parallelly with this, we are trying to prepare specific strategies like is the metropolitan plan, because as was mentioned, Prague is the city, it's a capital city, and it's also the region, but in the same, in the same borders. And there is no legal rule. Some of the things are prohibited by the law, which can give us the opportunity to cooperate with the region which is surrounding the Prague. But we decided, and we signed a year ago, the memorandum with the surrounding region. Now we are prepared. We did during the last couple months first analysis, and we would like really to prepare our strategic documents and urban plans together with the surrounded region. Everything we are trying to transform to the new conceptions, measures, projects. This is a structure which we use for the arranging of the strategic plan. We have an institute where we have inside four sections. One of the sections is focused to the strategic and policy, and around that section was created the steering committee, also with many experts coming from outside. Around these concrete experts, concrete groups are special working groups, external teams, and also public. Within last year, what we did, we, as I said, established 6 working groups. We have 3 members in a basic team. We have nearly 100 experts working permanently together with us in the wider teams. We had more than 1,600 participants in the public meetings, and we did 6 international conferences. What we do now. One of the results of analysis is that Prague has, in the current master plan and also with plan, but old-fashioned plan which was prepared, really a huge number of the potential development or transformation area, much more than Prague will be able in, let's say, next 30 years build up. So what we decided that we have to analyze somehow, we have to find a way.
Does it work?
Which one? This one?
This one.
Yeah. No?
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
So we established some special way of evaluation. I would like to go really faster. Yes. And here you can see the results, and you see that all the areas which are somehow in the inner city have a good results, and we have a plenty of the big development, potentially development areas, which really didn't bring too much positive to the city if they will be developed. Here are just examples how it was made, this work. I would like to go faster through it. No. Okay, no. No reaction. Yes. What we also do is that we are trying to prepare to create new tools for communication, either with the boroughs, either with the public. And what now is in the process